So for anybody who's interested, I'm gonna do a gear loadout for this little expedition. This is gonna be all my backpacking gear for the trip. So yeah, let's get through this. Um, so first I have my backpack, obviously. It's a 75-liter Gregory. As you can see, it's seen some love. Trusty Dusty. Let's see, what else do I have? So I've got kind of my sleeping stuff over here. This is my sleeping pad. This is a bug net for this, which is my hammock. I have some straps for the hammock. This is a waterproof cover for my backpack. And this is a down jacket, nice and compressible. I keep pliers because it helps me grab the pot when I'm cooking because it gets real hot. Don't want to burn my hands. Let's see, headlamp. I'll try and go through this a little bit quicker. Boots, some serious boots. They're a little bit overkill. I have a Sunto watch in here, which is a GPS watch. Sleeping bag. Might not bring that extra shirt. I don't know. I'm a little bit on the fence about it right now. Pillow. I'm going to be in some bear country, so it's not very likely there's going to be bears. So I'm hoping I can use that to string up a bear bag, which you put your trash and stuff in it so you don't attract bears. This is a tarp for my hammock. Some trash bags, towel, water bladder. This is fuel for my stove. I use liquid fuel. This is a spot. It's like an emergency GPS signal thing. I'm gonna be out there by myself, so gotta stay safe. This I'm gonna try and use for my bear bag. I've got cooking setup. This is basically it. A couple of lighters. That's my stove right there. And I'm gonna try, this is something new I'm gonna try and use this to portion out the fuel, because it's a little bit difficult to put out once you get it started. So I'm gonna try and portion it out a little bit better. Water filter. Got a few things in here. It's mainly my bathroom bag. TP, shit shovel, first aid kit. Sometimes take this and I try and use it. It's just for fun. It's like a little fire striker. Compass. Yeah, just some other bathroom stuff. Sunblock. Let's see. Trekking poles. Waterproof bag for the sleeping bag. It's a lot of crap. What else? Got some gloves. I've got some warm weather gear. These are like sweatpants, wool jacket. It's supposed to rain, so I've got some rain pants, rain jacket, and beanie. I think that's pretty much it. Food. This was kind of something interesting I'm trying out. So this is my coffee. I made little like tea bags. So we'll see how that works out, because some of the coffee setups they have nowadays are like ridiculously heavy. So that should be nice and light. Yeah, that's it. So just got to the shuttle pickup. It's actually pretty neat here. Um, it's right along the lake, and there's like this little overlook thing. It's pretty neat. Let's check it out in a minute. Oh man, the water is so blue. Oh, it goes straight down too. Uh, that's super neat. Alright, so we finally made it. The shuttle just left us. We're about to get started, so this is it. This is home for the next few days. Can't wait to get started. Very nice. Yeah, so I'm on the move now. One thing I didn't even realize, I haven't even mentioned where I'm at. So this is a place called Pictured Rocks in Michigan along Lake Superior. So it's a pretty neat place so far. I definitely underestimated the fall colors. Oh my god, I'm being from Texas. We don't get stuff like this. Nope. We get a summer and a very short bipolar winter. That's about all you get. So the other thing I didn't realize, I overheard the shuttle driver talking about how he's seen some cougar and some bears in this general area. I don't know. I wouldn't assume that they'd be too prevalent in the actual park because of the amount of people. It seems pretty popular. I'm not too worried. Do get some protection. But yeah, here to have a good time. Oh, that tree. Look at that tree, it's so pretty. It's a nice color. Yeah, so I've got 7 miles to hike before I get to camp. It's going to be cutting a little bit close to dark. So hopefully I can get there. Anyway, let's quit yapping and get hiking. Man, the leaves are incredible. Oops. The people up here definitely don't know how lucky they have it. If anybody's ever ungrateful about it. Coming from the south, it's absolutely 10 times worse than this as far as outdoorsy stuff goes. If you're an outdoorsy person, do not move to the south, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we don't get falls like this, and it's actually good weather. Where I'm from, you get about 3 months of good weather, and then 9 months of sweating your butt off. So this is super nice. Oops. I feel bad for people who don't do this type of thing and get out every once in a while. I mean, I guess if you're not into it, you're not into it, but whatever. For me, I don't understand that. Let's see if I can actually hike like this a little bit. I don't think it's going to take me, oops, my trekking pole keeps getting caught. I don't think it's going to take me quite as long as I thought it was to get to camp. We'll see, maybe I might eat my words, but I think I've already almost done 1 mile, and the sun seems pretty high up, so don't think it's going to be an issue. Yeah, so it's been pretty nice so far. I've had about a week off work, or I'm going to be having a week, and it's nice to get out. I had my family visit. It's been very eventful. It's always good to see them from down south. They were nice enough to come visit me, and we had a pretty great time up here. It's always challenging, you know, being away from family, 1,000 miles more or less. Hopefully I can get back down there soon. This wasn't my ideal move. Kind of had to move to get some work experience. But I have faith that I'll be able to get down there pretty soon. In the meantime, definitely enjoy my time out here. See some stuff I've never seen. And I just hit the 3 mile marker a while back. I was about an hour and 15 minutes into the hike, and already got 3 miles under my belt. That's pretty good. The camp is at 7 miles, so I don't think we'll have any problem hitting it tonight, hitting it before dark, which is cool. Now I can make a campfire. I didn't know if I was gonna be up for that. I thought it was gonna take me a little bit longer, but I guess that's the advantage of the first day of hiking, so you're not as tired. Anyway, it's been pretty nice. That's amazing. Top down there, I just die. No more. Oh man, I'm getting away from here. Got camp set up. This is my humble abode. Got my hammock, sleeping pad, sleeping bag. Actually, my sleeping pad. Yeah, got a nice rain tarp. Couldn't ask for much more. And in addition to that, I've got food on the go. So check this out. Got some boiling water and some pulled pork. We're gonna make some pulled pork tacos. So pretty stoked about that. It's a good productive day. Yeah, that's about it. I'll check in later. Alright, so I just finished packing up camp. The reason I didn't want to chat too much at camp was there was actually other campers here, so I didn't want to sound like a crazy person. I mean, even though I am, um, but yeah, camp's all packed up. I got water filtered. It was a pretty nice night. I stayed nice and warm, nice and comfy in my hammock. Uh, Couple things. One thing I forgot to do last night was turn off my GPS. So I'm down to one bar on my battery life. So hopefully that doesn't die on me. I think it should be fine, but you never know. I do have my map for backup, but it's not as nice as the GPS. So yeah, breakfast was good. I made some nice egg scramblers with some coffee, and my new coffee filter ideas worked pretty good. I had the most beautiful view when I was filtering water, and this morning, so that was awesome. I'll show you guys in a second. But yeah, it's been a pretty great time so far. Oh, and I forgot to mention that the people here, the other campers here, were actually really cool, and I talked with them for a good couple hours around the campfire, and that was really nice. And then one of them saw my camera, and they were like, "Oh, are you a YouTuber?" And I didn't know what to say. Not really. So yeah, let's go check out that view. But we had a nice chat last night around the campfire. And I think I definitely underestimated the bear situation here. There's a bear box around camp. I don't know. I remember reading online that was like that technically there are bears, but it's not very common. Which I guess that technically is good enough of a reason to have a bear box, but that kind of set the stage for me not worrying too much. But this is the second person I've met that is like, "Oh yeah, there's bears up here." So anyway, we're almost to the water. It's so beautiful. Oh man, I just stumbled across this crazy lighthouse. We don't have these where I'm from. that guy at the campsite, when he when he asked me if I was making stuff for YouTube, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit embarrassed. But I don't know. The way I see it is, every once in a while somebody gets lucky enough to do this type of stuff, backpacking, making content like this, and they get lucky enough to do it for a living. I mean, I realize the odds of that are pretty tiny, but the way I see it is sort of like a lottery ticket, you know? It's like, even if there's a small chance that could happen, you know, like a lottery-sized chance, it's not really that big of a cost to me, because I'm doing what I love already, you know? Pretty much the only price really is, well, I think there's two prices. One, I have to carry around this camera, which is not that big a deal. It's kind of just a small GoPro. So I don't really consider that a price, but I think the bigger price is whenever you meet somebody like that kind of calls you out like that. It's a little embarrassing. So it's kind of like, the bigger price of this is kind of your ego a little bit. Maybe privacy if you ever get a good following, but I mean, I've already been through quite a bit in my life, so I feel like I'm mature enough to kind of set my ego aside and kind of make these videos. So, and who knows what'll happen, you know? And maybe it'll also motivate somebody to get out and go hiking or pick up backpacking as a hobby. It really is a great hobby, but it's a little bit hard to get into. You know, you kind of have to take baby steps, and it's also not the cheapest hobby. But yeah, I think if I could motivate one person to get outdoors, I think that would be really great too. I think it's good experience. It really puts things in perspective, you know? It's like, when I get done with this trip, the first two things, which are like the greatest things in the world, which everybody has on a regular basis, a shower. A shower would be awesome. Nice hot shower. And also like a burger. A big fat burger. So, you know, everybody has those on a regular basis, so it's like you kind of get take it for granted. But once you kind of get back into civilization, it's like you realize that how pampered you are, you know? Even a hard day at work is still pretty pampered compared to roughing it. You know, and I feel like the standard in society is pretty cushy compared to what the standard is for like every other animal on this planet. So I think we've done pretty all right for ourselves for as a society. Could be worse. Anyway, just those are kind of my thoughts going through my head right now. Anyway, I'll check back in later. So I was just stopping for a snack break, and I got Fritos, and I was so excited because I was like, I have a can of bean dip, and I opened it up. I was totally expecting bean dip, and this is what I got. This is cheese. What is this? I guess I'm having a freaking Super Bowl party on the trail here. I mean, not complaining. It's jalapeno cheddar, so I'll do what I can. This is ridiculous. What am I gonna do with this? Oh my gosh. Jalapeno cheddar. Man, look at this. Look at this car I found. It's crazy. Man, pioneers used to drive these babies for miles. All my dreams in this low rider. Nice. So I made it to camp. See, I set up my hammock already. It's near this beautiful lake. I haven't even fully checked it out yet. Really, my feet are definitely feeling it. Oh man. Oh, it's so pretty. I want to keep poking around and kind of get a feel for where the trails go around here. Like I saw there was a campfire spot. It was a little bit confusing. Because it said Trappers, which is the location, Trappers Group. And then the last site said Trappers Individual, but this one just said Trappers. So I think I'm in the right spot, but I wanted to poke around a little bit and kind of find where the trails are, find where the restroom is. But this is really cool, and I'm definitely ready to climb into my hammock. My feet are pretty tired. And my right eye is still bugging me. I got like a little whiplash by a branch in my eye, but it is a little bit better than it was. So I think it just needs a little bit more time to get better. But other than that, this is home sweet home. So, yeah, that's everything. Alright, later. Made it to bed finally. Uh, I'm not sure if it's been 10 miles or 12 miles. It's been a long day. Let's just say that. The map said 10. My GPS said 12. Um, Glad to be in bed. My feet are hurting a little bit. No blisters or anything, but ready for some sleep for sure. Tomorrow is going to be equally hard, if not harder. So I need to get my feet feeling good, get them out of the boots, get them some rest. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. All right. Good morning. Just woke up not that long ago. Started working on my breakfast, making some oatmeal. Slept pretty good last night. It's nice and warm. Woke up to this nice, beautiful lakeside resort. Yeah, it was a pretty nice night. I thought I heard something, like some footsteps or something in the middle of the night, but it was basically nothing. Like, it could have been a squirrel, honestly. I was still cautious. It was noisy enough to where I turned on my headlamp and took a quick look, but I didn't see anything. But I don't know, all this talk about being in bear country and mountain lion country for this southern boy, it's keeping me on edge. Yeah, got a big day today. Another 12-miler. It's a little bit concerning. Last night I was like, my right knee is definitely feeling it's feeling pains for sure. I knew it was gonna be like this. By the time the morning hits, it's feeling a little bit better, but like if I bend it, like anything other than like going straight, it hurts me a little bit. My feet are a little bit. They feel like they've been pounded for sure. I don't think I've got blisters. Yeah, other than that, I'm alright, doing alright. My eye stopped hurting, thankfully. I figured it would just be a matter of time. Just had to work whatever's in there, get it out, have it worked out. So, yeah, there's a squirrel around here. But yeah, I'm making my breakfast. I'm trying to decide. I don't have a ton of fuel left. I'm trying to decide if I want to make a coffee this morning or risk going without breakfast the last day. Tough choice. Looks like the burner's ready. Yummy dates, blueberry oatmeal. Should be good. Sounds like a recipe for success for me. Maybe just maybe, I can plop my coffee in here. Get that going. That's not coming off. A little bit more coffee water. Taking a little bit of a chance that the
might run out of fuel for I don't think we'll run out of fuel for dinner. We might run it out for breakfast though, or coffee tomorrow. But it's a chance we're gonna have to take. All right, so finally made it out of camp. Checked the map some. I'm actually headed back out to Lake Superior. There's kind of a fork where I could have gone to, like, there's another lake that I could have gone to, but I decided it would be cooler to go back out to Lake Superior, I think. I ended up seeing those hikers that I camped with the first night. Those guys, we keep playing back and forth with each other. I passed them, then they passed me, then I passed them. It's kind of funny. So I checked the mileage. It's 12. The map says 12.4 miles on it. So I would assume that's pretty accurate, seeing as my GPS and my and the map say 12.4 miles. So I think we got 12.4 miles. I'm not sure if that's going to be longer or the same as yesterday. I'm a little bit confused, but either way, we'll get to it. And yeah, we're on to the last overnight stay. So got one more night, and then it's home. Going home. The last campsite is not that far from the trailhead, so it's not too much of a tomorrow. But looks like we're coming up on the lake here. You can definitely hear it. You can definitely see it now. So let's check this out. Oh man, so beautiful.
found the biggest dam I've ever seen, or the only dam I've ever seen, really. Check this out. Can you imagine the size of that beaver that made that dam? It must be a big old house. That's a beaver palace. Anyway, gotta figure out which direction the trail goes, so better get on that. I'm guessing it goes up there. Right here. Right here. Can you freaking believe that? Come here, little buddy. Basically ran across my toe. Alright, so been hiking for about 7 hours. I think I'm going a little bit slower than expected, but not that much. I've passed a few landmarks along the way, and I think I'm getting somewhat close. I think I've got like maybe 2 hours or 2 miles worth of, I guess 2 miles worth of hiking left. So we're getting to the end, but my feet are definitely hurting. I cannot wait to get to camp. I don't think I'm gonna have a ton of daylight left when I get there. So it's gonna be hurry up and cook and get to sleep right away. Rest these dogs because they are barking. That's my feet. Definitely seen some cool sights along the way. So pretty happy about that. The Chapel Rock was amazing. That tree, the tree back there was all its nutrients. All its nutrients and water were coming from the mainland, but it had decided to grow out on that rock. I was like, seems like a little kind of like a bad idea, dude. But that tree wanted to do what it wanted to do. Oh, the trail is doing something weird here. Looked like a tree had fallen down on top of it recently, so it's not clear, but just had to walk bushwhack for a little bit. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, we're almost there. Yeah, can't wait for it. Alright, we'll check in that camp. Finally made it to camp. This is gonna be home for the night. Pretty excited. I definitely am beat. 12-mile day today. Been hiking for over 8 hours. I'm liking the looks of these two trees from a hammock. And yeah, I gotta get these shoes off. My feet are killing me.
Just got up. Slept pretty good. The temperature dropped quite a bit, but it's no match for my new sleeping bag, so pretty happy with it. Slept good. Had the sound of the lake next door. Pretty nice. Definitely ready to get out of here and get a shower and get some food. So, got 4 miles today. Might take 4 hours, 3 hours, something like that. No, probably 2-3 hours. But ready to get out of here, get a shower. So, let's.
Alright, we're getting close. This is the final countdown. It's not the trailhead, but 1.8 miles to the trailhead. So we got a beach coming up, and then we get to go home. So excited. Couldn't want to shower more. And we got a sign. That's me. Help, I'm drowning. I've fallen and I can't get up. Looks like we made it. See some little boardwalk thing and some people, a bunch of people here. So I'm pretty sure this is it. Feet are hurting a little bit. Can't wait to get out of here, get a shower, get a burger. So I got a couple minutes left to get to the car, so super stoked.